today. He's just actually going to help me deliver the sermon. Is that okay? Love his enthusiasm. All right, Cameron, I have an important question for you. Has anyone ever done anything to you that made you so mad that you wanted to do something to them? Yeah? It happens, doesn't it? When we think about sports, sometimes we're playing football or basketball, somebody throws that extra elbow or gets that extra forearm in there, and you just want to do the same thing right back to them, only twice as hard, don't we? Yeah, we've all done it. We've all been there. I'm using the sports analogy because I know Cameron likes to play sports, and you're a rough and tumble kind of guy, right? Good deal. But how many of us in our own lives, so I'm focusing not on Cameron but on you folks now, how many of you have experienced the forearm shiver in life? Somebody did something to you, and you want to do something with them. You get revenge, right? Now, one of the big fads a couple years ago were the bracelets that said WWJD. Everyone remember those? What would Jesus do? Now, if Jesus was a linebacker for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and one of the wide receivers came out and saw Jesus with his back to him and gave him a cheap shot right in the back, what would Jesus do? Would Jesus look to give the cheap shot back to the receiver? No, he wouldn't. We may want him to. But I'm using extremes and I'm using physicality here of blows to kind of make a point. Jesus always looked for the opportunity to forgive. And Jesus not only went so far as to not wait for that person to ask for forgiveness, but Jesus would go to that person, letting him know that you don't need to ask for forgiveness. I'm going to give it to you. So how many times in life do we try to do that with people that we play with, or people we work with, or people we're related to? I'm just going to sit here and wait until they ask me for my forgiveness. We do it a lot. But that's not what Jesus tells us to do. That's not what we're commanded to within the Bible. We're supposed to seek these people out. We're supposed to forgive them before they ever forgive us. Remember the old saying, you got to turn the other cheek so they can smack the other one? Yeah, sometimes they do smack the other one. But we're not supposed to provide that revenge factor. We're supposed to forgive them. That doesn't mean you're going to lay down on the football field or on the basketball court and let them walk all over you. But in the same token, when somebody does you wrong, you should be the one allowing forgiveness to them before they ever have to ask. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Yeah. All right, good deal.